This week on USF Football, a new era on the Bay. Highlights from a home opening win.
And Marlon Mack breaks free and he's off to the races again. Near sideline. He's going to outrun the field again. He did it again.
And a behind-the-scenes look at a memorable night from training camp.
At the bus game, watching our former players, Tevin Mims, Ryan Giddens.
Here we are, the greatest football state in the country, in its greatest city, where speed grows with the oranges, and boys are turned into men. Draft picks, champions, leaders. The future is forged in green and gold.
Who has it better than us? Nobody.
Our leader, homegrown, born and raised by the Bay.
There it is. Good job. Good job.
That's it right there.
With a perfect pedigree as a player and coach. Young and wise, nurturing and demanding. That rare mix to lead our program. They are our hometown team, as prideful as their city, charging into the future. They are the Bulls. USF Football, a new era on the Bay.
Endless summer by the Bay. But Labor Day weekend also signals the start of football season. With a relaxing beach just minutes away, the hard work of the South Florida Bulls summer camp was about to pay off. Coach Willie Taggart's team had a season opening date with Western Carolina. The players had a quiet confidence. The fans' confidence was a little more audible. Not a pot of gold, but gold helmets at the end of this rainbow, the headgear of a young, hungry, improving South Florida football team. They burst into the Florida evening ready to show the football world what they were all about. Like last year, they created turnovers.
The ball came out. Nigel Harris Jordan loose. First time, Terrion Robinson tosses it, and this one is going to be intercepted. It was Jamie Bird, who is already making an impact in the Bulls secondary.
Making a primary impact on the Bulls' offense was a true freshman.
It's very apparent why Coach Taggart was so excited about Marlon Mack. This is a young man that has a lot of talent. True freshman out of Sarasota, 6 foot, 195.
First down, Marlon Mack busts through the hole. 30, 20, wow. 10, touchdown. 62 yards. looks Davis's way, and he'll try him right now. Andre Davis makes the catch at the 15.
Wow. Speaking of Andre Davis, what a catch that was.
Run it again. Mack splits the defense, and he could be gone. 20, 10, touchdown. Second time tonight he has hit the home run.
By land and air, near the sea, the Bulls packaged up a diversified offense, a swarming defense, and opportunistic special teams into a come-from-behind win.
Just under 5 minutes to play. Now USF moving it. Here's Marlon Mack again. How about the stunner step? And now turns on the afterburners. 10, 5, good night.
Unbelievable.
A record-setting opener goes hand in hand with the plan for USF Football 2014.
Good job out there today, yo. Somebody get on tomorrow.
Hey, real quick. How many guys been to an NFL game before? Okay, what we're gonna do, I want everybody to go put the playbooks up, go get on the bus, and we're going over to watch the Bucs.
Hold it down for Tampa. They're gonna hold it down. We gonna hold it down in that crazy too. Give it a spin.
Hey, what's up? It feels like a sort of a mini field trip. So, you know, get on the bus, you know, hang out with each other, get to the game, you know, just go crazy.
Oh, no. Seriously? You're going to walk into Ray J and root for the opposing team? Fins up, baby.
Y'all boys bring that thing home, man. Oh, we walking in. Ray J in the Bay. Raymond James Stadium where it all goes down. Saturdays and Sundays, Bucks and the Bulls.
I've only been to a Bucks game, I think, probably like my 10th grade year in high school, so it had been a while.
At the Bucks game, watching our former players, Tevin Mims, Ryan Giddens. Shout out to Levante David, Mark Joyce. Yeah.
I feel something in my body like, man, I could be sitting here one day with a Bucks uniform on. It just puts you in the mindset that this can really happen, especially for those guys who's trying to get to that next level, to the NFL.
It's pretty crazy because I was having that same feeling last night that we play on this field as well, and this is what everybody gets to come to our games and look at, because I'd been to other college games when I was a kid, and playing in a pro stadium is just a different atmosphere. The chairs are even different. You're not sitting on bleachers, you know. You have concessions everywhere.
Just out here, this is the first time coming to a Bucks game, so I'm enjoying it.
Nice getting away from me. Let's get a little bit of football action, real life football action.
Being in an NFL stadium is awesome. So it's amazing that we get a chance to play and pack it out to 70,000 strong. And it's amazing being in that atmosphere as a college student and a college player.
It hasn't really hit me until like yesterday, actually going to see the Bucks play and I see the atmosphere that goes on. around the stadium while actually playing, I was like, dang, we get to play on the same field? That's pretty cool, man. I think just every day, you know, coming out that tunnel, you know, it's a pro stadium and how packed it can be, it's just like, what a feeling at night.
I love it. I mean, how many colleges can honestly say they play in an NFL stadium every weekend? To be able to experience that now in college is an awesome feeling.
I love Raymond James. I wouldn't rather play anywhere else.
A holiday weekend and atmosphere as the South Florida Bulls open the season with a party atmosphere in the parking lots and stands and a business-like approach on the field.
The Bulls!
F-L-O-R-I-D-A! South Florida! South Florida!
Stadium in Tampa. Tonight, the Catamounts out of Western Carolina take on the Bulls from South Florida. As we enter year 2 of the Willie Taggart era, the first of 4 straight home games to start the year.
7 of these starters are brand new for South Florida. Most of them are playing their first college football ever.
Cats will run it, and this is going to be a nice tackle near the line of scrimmage, and the ball came out. Nigel Harris jarred it loose, and the Bulls say they have it.
Boy, a defensive coordinator, Chuck Bresnahan, made the adjustment right off the bat.
Bresnahan's defense picked up right where it left off last season, a turnover-forcing machine that created 2 barely 3 minutes apart.
Here's Robinson to throw it toward the quarterback, and the Bulls there, and did they pick it off? I think they might have. They did. Interception USF. So the trick play blows up for Western Carolina.
The Bulls were unable to exchange the turnovers for points as both teams tried to settle down into the brand new season. Sophomore quarterback Mike White from Fort Lauderdale is part of a very young USF team that is still growing.
Good time for Mike White, but this one's picked off. Ace Clark makes a big play, and Western Carolina will have it at the 43.
In his second season as head coach, Willie Taggart not only has a young team, but a lot of new faces on his coaching staff. They would weather a tough first quarter together without panic.
And Mitchell going to run to the left on a keeper, and he gets in the end zone.
A boisterous student section refused to be discouraged, and neither were the Bulls, as Chris Dunkley immediately energized the Florida evening air with a 41-yard kickoff return. Now it was time for a preview of the rest of the evening as the Bulls unleashed the Mack attack. Freshman running back Marlon Mack was just warming up for what would be a record-setting game.
So Marvin Kloss on to attempt a 47-yard field goal. This kick is up. It's got the distance, and it's good. So USF on the scoreboard. First points of 2014. Second down short. There's that fade route again, and coming down with it is Robinson. He's under pressure. He gets out of trouble. Got it. Middle of the field, and it's caught. Inside the 20-yard line, handed off to Ramsey, and Darius Ramsey is in for the touchdown.
There are times in every football game where a team has to make a statement, and the Bulls were about to make theirs. Falling behind 14-3 at home was not the way they wanted the season to begin. But the kick return game twice helped them answer scores with scores. Again, Chris Dunkley, this time on a punt return, picked up 24 yards of prime Tampa real estate, and the Bulls were in business again. Under new offensive coordinator Paul Wolf, a former head coach of Washington State who came to the Bulls from the San Francisco 49ers, USF started to move through the air as well, setting up one of the best kickers in college football, Marvin Kloss, and it was 14-6.
First down, Western Carolina. There's a big play defensively. Mitchell taken down in the backfield. Now the USF offense with another chance.
And there you see Paul Wolf, senior offensive assistant with the 49ers last year, former head coach at Washington State. He knows this West Coast offense very well of Coach Taggart.
To the 50, to the 40, cuts it outside. He's going all the way. Touchdown, USF. Marlon Mack, the first of many for the true freshman. 62 yards on the play.
And there you see Coach Taggart saying, I knew you could do it.
Mack is one of the many Bulls who have stayed in the Sunshine State to play their collegiate football. From Booker High School in Sarasota.
A one-point game as the momentum is shifted here at Raymond James Stadium. White looks Davis's way, and he'll try him right now. Andre Davis makes the catch at the 15.
Wow! What a catch that was.
And USF fans, take note. Your star wide receiver, Andre Davis, out with a bruised sternum. He is done for the rest of the night.
Based on what I'm seeing, I'm thinking that, yeah, he landed on the football.
Marvin Kloss is connected on 2 tonight. And you can make it 3.
Boy, what a weapon he is.
It was a one-point game at the break, and USF had the momentum, which Western Carolina tried to take away with an onside kick to start the second half. The USF defense refused to let it be a factor. Ranked in the top 25 in the country a year ago in total D, they were right back at it. Their blue collars started to show through, a hard-working unit that would force the Catamounts to punt.
Mitchell with time, wants the sideline, and it's knocked away.
Boy,
that is a good play by Johnny Ward.
Yeah, Johnny Ward was all over that one.
As Dunkley lowers the boom at the 35. Here's Mitchell. He's going to be sacked. The Bulls defense closes in. An avalanche on the quarterback. Mike White out of the shotgun. Toss it right side. This is Rodney Adams. He can be electric. Up to the 35. This young man can make some plays.
They've got some size now. They need to come off the football and get this running game going. Got to wear this football team down in the second half.
And a handoff running right and then cutting it back inside is Mack, breaking a couple tackles, getting into the open field, and here he goes. Marlon Mack's got another one. 60 yards, touchdown, USF. The Bulls lead.
Marlon Mack was looking more like a seasoned senior than a guy playing his first game ever at this level. His 62-yard run is the 10th longest in USF history. But most important, he had given the Bulls a lead that they would not relinquish.
Now the defense starting to make a statement. Todd Chandler. Mitchell goes to the left side. Terrion Robinson will pay for it. As Augie Sanchez says, not in my neighborhood. Troy Mitchell sandwiched again. Oh, the Bulls defense really letting them have it right now.
The Bull Rush piled up 4 sacks and kept Western Carolina off the board in the third quarter. The momentum had clearly shifted as Raymond James Stadium rocked with joy at what patience had brought them. The USF offense clicked on all cylinders. Mike White leading them from all points on the field, and the true freshman Mack setting records for the most all-purpose yards for a first-year running back. It was quite a kickoff night.
Marlon Mack, touchdown.
The hat trick for Marlon Mack, his 3rd touchdown, and the Bulls extend their lead in the 4th quarter.
Mack was in the spotlight of the Bulls' opening win, but if he's any indication, there are bright days ahead. He's just part of a roster that has 19 new players on the 2 deep, including 6 true freshmen and 6 redshirt freshmen.
It has been an eventful night here in Tampa. Here's Marlon Mack again. How about the stutter step? And now turns on the afterburners. 10-5. Good night.
Unbelievable.
It's nice to see the team starting to come together in all phases of the game. We talked about special teams on offense with Marlon Mack running the football. Defensively, they got some pressure. They had some young guys playing out there. Now you just build each week and try to get better.
It looks like it's going to be a fun month at Raymond James Stadium with the first 4 games at home for these young Bulls. Up next, a visit by Maryland for a nationally televised game against the Terps.
Oh. Guys were happy. It was better than what it's been, you know, and guys were smiling. Gave Mac the the game ball, gave our AD the game ball, his first victory as an AD, and told our guys how proud I was of them, of dealing with adversity. You know, I kept stressing it, and for them to go and respond that way, that was big time for me. I enjoyed the win, but I was so happy that they responded well when things got tough. Whew. Mac, that was a show, you know. I told our football team before the game, some people show up on the spotlight and some people run away. And the spotlight came and he showed up and he showed out. That was awesome. Big time. That was big time from the start to the finish. Grateful for them, happy for them. That was the best student section in the country right there, baby. Big time. It shows our guys that we can do it. But we can be better, and we know that too as a football team. We can be so much better, and usually you make your most improvement from game 1 to game 2, and we have to make a lot of improvements. I was just, again, it was big for our football team to come back and win a ball game. And now we got to enjoy this tonight and then get ready for Maryland.
F-O-U-T